Right, story time. This is the story about me almost dying around my cousin DMX. This story is one of my crazy stories around my cousin that I have many of them, but this one in particular was crazy because I almost died. You know what I mean? Almost died. All right. So now I'm like, I'm down Buckhead, in Buckhead area around Lenox Mall area, walking down Peachtree Street. I had to collect some money from a dude because the dude owed me some money. And this is when I was like back in this is when I was like 19. So, you know, we I'm walking because I'm like, I got this on my mind, like, okay, I gotta get this money. I gotta get this money from this dude because this is just how I need to get whatever I gotta get. So I ain't taking no shorts from him. So I'm walking. All I hear is, yo! And I'm like, that's my cousin. That's X. So I turn around. He's like, yo, what up? And I'm like, oh, what's up? So I'm all surprised that, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, I didn't know he was in town. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, what's up, man? Yo, man, I'm here, man. I'm trying to, I'm just here. You know what I mean? What you doing? And I'm like, I gotta collect this money from this dude. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta do my thing. He's like, oh, word. So now I'm like seeing how it was going. He's like, yeah. He's like, yo, man, roll with me. So I'm like, bet. Jumped in the car. So we in the back of the Escalade, and he's rolling up one. We smoking. You know what I mean? We passing it. So he's like, yeah, man, what to do around here? And I'm like, it's a lot of stuff to do in Atlanta. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, let's go back to my hotel and we'll think it out. You know what I mean? So I'm like, bet. So when I get there, boom, Tay Shear's there, Uncle Ray's there, everybody there. You know what I mean? Everybody. His son Xavier was there. But Xavier was a child. He was like a kid, and I think Teixeira's sisters were there. This is DMX' first wife. So um, I'm just there, and I'm like, okay, we talking, and so he's like, what you got going on, man? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on in Atlanta? And I'm like, dude, there's a lot of things going on. You can take, you know, there's World of Coca Cola, downtown, um, in that area, little 5 points. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, man. The nighttime, nightlife. You know about that. I'm telling him like, you know about the nightlife. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, I just want to do something family orientated, something around family. And I was like, yeah, I got you on that. So he's like, yo, I heard about there's a lake up here. And I was like, yeah, Lake Lanier. He's like, yeah, that one. And I was like, yeah, I heard about it. You know what I mean? Like it's up, up around, up north, you know. And he's like, we gonna go to that one. So I'm like, word, bet. I'm like, all right. I never been to Lake Lanier. You know what I mean? Like, this is my first time even going. I don't even know the history of Lake Lanier. So, um, we get to, we get on the highway. We're on 85 to 985, north. So we almost get to 985. That's when he told his driver, like, now me and him in the back smoking, we just passing it and we just smoking, getting lizzed up. lose him. You know what I mean? And we just smoking weed, boom, back and forth. So I'm out my mind a little bit. I'm high as hell. So he tells the driver, he's like, yo, he told me first. He's like, yo, driving mad slow. I'm like, he driving okay to me. So it was like he was like, let me, I want to drive. So he tells the driver, yo, pull over. So now I heard stories that this nigga can't drive, but I'm like, he it's just somebody just saying that, you know what I mean? Because my brother, he always said that nigga can't drive worth nothing, and I used to be like, yeah, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, because my brother, he can't drive sometimes. So I'm like, yeah, my brother, he be saying that because he can't drive. So I'm like, all right. X tell me to jump in the front seat. So I jump in the front seat. We driving, smoking, passing back and forth, smoking, joking, laughing, ha ha ha, you know. So he's driving crazy though at the same time. I'm like, oh man, this guy here, you know what I mean? Like he gonna get me in an accident. This is crazy. So I'm trying to enjoy this whole ride of him riding down this highway. So we missed the exit. So I'm like, oh, we missed the exit. He's like, word, man. So now I'm like, damn, we're gonna have to get off on another exit and go around. He's like, nah, we ain't doing that. Got this. I'm like, look at that. I'm like, what? So is the median going, one way up and one way going down. So it's a median in between. It's just nothing but grass. So he do a U-turn on this highway through the grass. So now I'm like, yo, this dude, you bugging. You know what I mean? Because I'm looking at it like, dude, you got your firearm. I got my firearm. It's not registered. You know what I mean? We smoking mad weed. We got a pound of weed in this, you know what I mean? Damn near in this car. Uh, you know, these cops will slay us. You know what I mean? These cops will slay us. We ain't in New York. You know what I mean? We not up north. You know what I mean? Like we here. We in the South, man. Yeah, they hang us. He didn't care. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, whatever. Yo, just chill. I'm like, all right, dude. So get to Lake Lanier. Now, I'm just like, I get out the car. I kiss the ground as soon as I got to the car. I kissed the ground. I'm like, thank God. I'm grabbing his driver by the suit. Like, please don't let that nigga drive no more. Like, whatever you do, don't let him drive. So, the driver, he's looking at me like he always do this. You know what I mean? Like, you chill out. He's good. I'm like, dude, no, man. Like, he can't drive, man. I thought I was done for in that car. So now he pulls out his remote control cars. That's what he do. He like the remote control cars. So he gets playing his remote control cars and stuff. You know what I mean? And then after he finished doing it for a little bit, he's like, yo, man, I just told the others to get the jet skis. They went to go find the jet skis and stuff. So I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? So we over at the spot by the lake. So everybody pulls up on the jet skis. So we like, yo, I'm looking at it like, oh. Now I can't swim worth a lick. And I'm like, man, I hope and pray somebody don't tell me to get in this. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I don't know. I won't know if I'll turn it down or not. But So one of the guys, I'm young at this time now. One of the guys pulled up, boom. We we just, like dudes like, yo, man, we trying to hit that. It's like a little it's like a little island over there in the area where we was at. So everybody was like, we trying to get to that little island. You know what I mean? So the guy was like, he pulled up, he's like, yo, get on the back. Jet ski, man, let's go. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I jumped my black ass on that jet ski. Now, um, thank God, thank God that my the jet ski pulled off in time and I fell off it. I mean, but when I fell off it, ooh, wee, ish. When I came down, oh man, I'm telling you, I was just like, help, help. My arms just flapping. I'm trying to gain, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to swim now. I'm just panicking. I'm like, help, somebody help me. I'm drowning. Help. I got this life vest on me and I'm still sinking to the ground. I'm really sinking though. I'm like still sinking because I'm like, help. So the designer, he came by and he saw me. He's like, nigga, just stand up. I stand up. The water was this high to me. The most embarrassing moment, but the most good moment of my life because I could have died if I went further. So I get up, everybody laughing. And I'm like, oh man, this is embarrassing. So I'm like trying to I got out and I slowly faded away into the car. And I stayed in the car while everybody having fun. And I'm looking like this is embarrassing. Like I need to learn how to swim. And X he came by. He was like, "What's up, man? You ain't going in the pool?" Laughing. Not in the pool, but you going in the lake? And I'm looking at him like, very funny, dude. Very funny. Very funny. So that moment, everybody was having fun. I was just not. I wasn't feeling it. Everybody getting back in the car. He's joking and laughing. He has all kind. You almost died. I'm like, man, don't even mention it. You know, you don't know how to swim. I'm looking at him like, dude, I don't think you know how to swim. But I'm just, I don't know. I was just like, yo, but we chopped it up after, and then after that, I did, went about my business and still handled my business. But it was like that was one of the moments, one of my moments with DMX, my cousin DMX, and I got many others. Many others of him. And my brother got a lot of moments of him too. My brother got a page and a half in his book, My Name Earl, of my brother showing DMX how to rap. It wasn't for my brother, DMX wouldn't be rapping he wouldn't have been rapping till this day. I mean, till the day, And it's just what it was, And a lot of people want to try to press that because they want to, they've been around X and it's a lot of bullshit. But yeah, man. Yeah, that was the time I almost died around DMX. like, subscribe to my channel, and you have more exclusive content about, different people in the industry I've met, different people I came across in the industry. I'm doing this channel because a lot of people is not trying to let me on a platform because they know I know the real, and they want to paint a fake picture of certain things. But yeah, it's just, that's what it is. But yeah, like and subscribe to my channel, and share, share, share it. Please share it. Share my story so it get to other people, to let them know that, everything you hear is not real, especially from other people. If you're not, the people not there, the people wasn't really there to